Howdy gamers, Old Gamer Guy here. Welcome to another first hour impressions video. I already made one video about the campaign for Battlefield 6. My first hour of the campaign, very edited down. This is my first hour of multiplayer. I played one match against bots, and so that's why I'm level 2 as I'm going into this. But this is my first hour of proper multiplayer. This is not a comprehensive look at the multiplayer. You're only going to see me play the assault class in this video, and I'm only playing in the breakthrough mode. We are defending on every one of these games, so yeah, this is not a comprehensive overview of the multiplayer, but just my first hour impressions, and I gotta say, my first hour impressions are very, very good, even if my gameplay is not. So yeah, my team is defending the alpha point here, and the enemy is pushing forward. You can see I have some other friendlies around me. The green names are the guys in my squad, and the blue names and the blue dots, those are just friendly teammates. I can respawn near a living squad member, or I could spawn on the headquarters or any point that we control. But unfortunately, Alpha is currently being lost to the enemy. The enemy team is doing better than you would like to see. And so we are being pushed back further in the map. And so now we have Alpha and Bravo to defend. There you can see there are parachutes in this game. I'm still not sure how to deploy those. There are some doors where you can't break through, but notice the condition of this wall here as I approach the corner. All of this is relatively intact. That far wall on the other side is pretty well broken through. It's got a little bit of support in the corner, but now in my next life, as I run up to this corner, look how destroyed this wall here is on the right. And then if you look all the way through there, that opposite wall is a little bit more destroyed than it was before. And when I throw a grenade in there, it's actually going to bring down that part of the building. I'm not sure if my grenade just did that, but that's how it looked anyway. Look at that other corner on the other side of the street there. One of my teammates is down here, but they are being revived. Anybody can revive a downed teammate, but the support class has a defibrillator as a gadget, so they can do it faster. But anybody can revive a downed teammate. Unfortunately, the enemies are once again pushing us out of these points and pushing us back to another section of the map. And it looked like they were going to push forward here also, but we did manage to hold them right here. So we're about to win my very first match here. You've probably noticed how smoothly all of this is running. I think I have seen like one instance of lag in these first few days of multiplayer. I saw one instance of just a few seconds of rubber banding, but for the most part this game is running buttery smooth on the PS5 Pro. But there we go. We have the top squads on the right. My squad was only 16th, so we didn't do all that great. I didn't do all that great, but I did earn some XP, and I have unlocked a few things, and most importantly, I had a great time doing it. So that map was called Manhattan Bridge, obviously in New York, but now we are going to a map called Combustion, which is like a large oil refining facility. I'm starting after the game has already begun, so my people are already defending when I spawn in here. I'm not even really sure what direction the enemies are coming from. but gradually I start to get the picture here. Battlefield is a series known for large maps and large battles, and this game does feel like that, but I do think these maps are smaller than the maps that were in Battlefield 2042. There you can see I could use a stronger scope, but I'm actually going to get a kill right there. So I am doing a little bit of good, but I really should be going in closer to the point and defending Alpha. I try to do that right here, but yeah, there's some enemies closing in, but some friendlies are going to come revive me, and I'm going to get a kill anyway. Like I said, I am playing on a PS5 Pro here on the default settings. So like chromatic aberration is still turned on, and I haven't adjusted my field of view at all. There's a couple of kills served up to me on a silver platter, just how I like it. But never mind that. The enemy is pushing in on Alpha. I should be running in there and trying a little harder to defend. But never mind that. We have lost the sector. There is an enemy vehicle, so that's not great news. But once again, the enemies are going to push us back some on this map. But we are going to hold right here. Look how much damage has been done to this building. I was trying to make it across to the back of this truck over here, but yeah, didn't quite make it. But look how crazy the game gets when fighting is concentrated on one point here. On second thought, just dropping into the chaos and randomly throwing a grenade is probably not the best course of action, but never mind that. We are about to win this match despite my best efforts. And in the previous game, my squad was 16th on the team, but this time we did a little bit better. We are 4th on the team. But there is the number 1 squad. Here is my squad. I only got 6 kills that entire game, so that's not great. But never mind that. We won, and I'm unlocking some stuff. That's the main thing, right? And I'm having fun, right? Yes, that's right. You saw some challenges popping up on the screen there at the end, but never mind that. Here we are moving into another map. I'm not going to make you watch very much of this match at all because I did even less good for my team this time. I don't think I got a single kill in this whole match, but we are once again defending, and we were never pushed back at all on this map. So we just played the entire match here in this area, and you can see things are pretty chaotic. I'm about to be taken out by somebody back behind me. Yeah, and you can see when somebody takes you out, you get like a snapshot of where they were at that moment. The camera doesn't just follow them as they continue to run. which is kind of interesting. That's not usually the way games handle that, but I think I like this a little bit better, actually. But yeah, here we are defending. My squad is over here on the right, so I'm trying to stay near my people, even though I'm not really doing much good. There, once again, I'm shooting off into the distance. I could use a stronger scope, but hopefully at least I'm suppressing the enemy and making them think twice about moving from cover. So once again, victory is imminent. I think this is the only time so far that I've played on this map. Those first two maps you saw, I've played on those a number of times since then, but I think this is the only time I've seen this one. But yeah, we did pretty good. There's the number one squad. Our squad was second on the team, so that's pretty good. But like I said, that's really no thanks to me at all. I got barely any points in that match at all. But never mind that. I still got some XP. Still had some fun. So we had 3 victories in a row. Very little to do with me, I'm sure. But now we're heading into my first defeat. We're going back to that first map. Here you can see, as we're about to play the map, you can go into your loadout and change some things around. So I'm looking at my assault loadout here, not really looking in depth, but this is the only match that I played in this first hour where I was actually in the game when the match started. So here you can see all my friendlies running toward the first point, which we will promptly lose, but I am going to get a kill here right toward the beginning. I actually prefer to play either the support class or the engineer, so I can throw out health or ammo to people, and then of course the engineer can do damage to vehicles better than the other classes can. But here in these first few games I was just playing assault, so it would be just the easiest thing for me to do, even though clearly it's not that easy. As the enemies are overwhelming us here at Alpha. I think my shooting skills actually got worse as this hour went on. Here was a particularly bad moment. Once again, we lost the sector and we're being pushed back in the map. But yeah, this was the final match of my first hour of play, and despite the fact that we are getting our asses handed to us here, I'm actually having a great time. I think my favorite Battlefield online experience is still Battlefield Bad Company 2 from back in the day, but Battlefield 3 was also really good, as I recall. I enjoyed Battlefield 4. I even enjoyed Battlefield 2042 a lot more than most people did, I think. But I do think this one is really good. I don't know if I would put it back up to the level of Battlefield Bad Company 2, but I think I am liking this, you know, better than 2042 and about as much as I liked Battlefield 3, for whatever that's worth. But yeah, there we go. Defeated with 12 enemies remaining. So if we could have killed just a few more, we would have won. My squad was 15th this time. And I got 15 kills with the assault rifles. So not terrible, but not great either. But yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed this video. Maybe I'll make some more multiplayer videos playing as a support class, but for now, as always, thanks for watching.